Hello everyone and welcome back to Facts 365. Thanks for joining us. Here we celebrate weird and random facts concerning each day. Here are 10 facts about January 27th. Number 1. On January 27, 1945, Soviet troops enter Auschwitz, Poland, freeing the survivors of the network of concentration camps, and finally revealing to the world the depth of the horrors perpetrated there. The International Holocaust Remembrance Day is celebrated on January 27th. In 1996 Germany first observed the International Holocaust Remembrance Day. Number 2. A launch pad fire during Apollo program tests on January 27, 1967, at Cape Canaveral kills astronauts Gus Grissom, Edward White, and Roger Chaffee. An investigation indicated that a faulty electrical wire inside the Apollo 1 command module was the probable cause of the fire. The astronauts were the first Americans to die in a spacecraft. Number 3. On January 27, 1996, Serbian-born tennis player Monica Seles won the Australian Open. The win in Melbourne was Seles' first Grand Slam title since she was stabbed by a self-professed fan of the German tennis champion Steffi Graf in 1993. She was only 19 when she was stabbed. Number 4. On the set for filming a commercial for Pepsi on January 27, 1984, pop star Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire. The accident was caused by pyrotechnics, and Jackson was left with second-degree burns to his scalp. As a result, to cover the scarring, Jackson underwent rhinoplasty surgery. Pepsi settled the issue out of court by paying Jackson. Number 5. The iPad is a brand of tablet computers that are developed and marketed by Apple. The first-generation iPad was introduced on January 27, 2010. Since then, the iPad product line has been expanded to include the smaller iPad mini, the lighter and thinner iPad Air, and the flagship iPad Pro models. As of 2022, over 670 million iPads have been sold. Number 6. Instant Karma. John Lennon's third non-Beatles single was written and recorded on the same day, and released just 10 days later. Upon its release he told the press that he wrote it for breakfast, recorded it for lunch, and we're putting it out for dinner. Lennon wrote Instant Karma in the morning of January 27, 1970. Number 7. On January 27, 1993, American Chad Rowan becomes the first non-Japanese sumo wrestler to become a yokozuna, the sport's highest rank. Rowan, a 23-year-old Hawaii native who stands 6'8", is the 64th person to hold the top rank in sumo, Japan's national sport. Number 8. On January 27, 1965, the Shelby GT350, a version of a Ford Mustang sports car developed by the American auto racer and car designer Carroll Shelby, is launched. The Shelby GT350, which featured a 306 horsepower V8 engine, remained in production through the end of the 1960s and today is a valuable collector's item. Number 9. Rosamund Pike, born on January 27, 1979, is an English actress and producer. Known for her portrayals of morally ambiguous women in psychological thrillers and dramas, she is the recipient of numerous accolades. Her mainstream film appearances include Johnny English Reborn, Wrath of the Titans, Jack Reacher, and The World's End. Number 10. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, born January 27, 1756, was a prolific and influential composer of the classical period. He passed away aged 35, and despite this his rapid pace of composition and proficiency from an early age resulted in more than 800 works. Mozart is widely regarded as one of the greatest composers in the history of Western music. Of perhaps even greater interest has been Mozart's handling of his finances. He died penniless and was buried in an unmarked grave. As always, thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.